Gucci, man. What the hell is going on with you, man? You dropped this diss song to Pooh, snitching. Like, Gucci, this is snitching. What's going on? And I'm going to break it down how it's snitching. I don't see nobody else breaking it down like how I'm about to break this down. Gucci, in your song, you said it's just business. I understand you a businessman, but Gucci, but it's snitching. You still in the streets because your label 1017 is still streets. That's how it's snitching, Gucci. Like, change your whole rap shit up if you don't want to be street no more, if you just want to be a businessman. You can't have one foot in and one foot out, Gucci, and then expect nobody to call you a snitch in the streets. Gucci, man, that is pure snitching you just did in this whole song, man. And that's not cool. It's two different things, of business and streets. It's two different things. Your label is ran as streets. So that means switch up your whole label, Gucci, if you don't want to be streets no more. And yeah, I understand everybody snitching these days and shit. It's the principles. Like, you old enough to supposed to have principles in the streets now. You know better than this shit, Gucci. And yes, everybody say you snitched on Jeezy back then, which that is snitching, but everybody in the street really gave you a pass because you do, if somebody do break in the house, you do got to talk to a policeman and give a statement. So, and then you caught a body on top of that. And back in them days when I was growing up with your music, that we glorified somebody having bodies. But Gucci, it is a difference in businessman and want to be a street man. Take your label and switch it around from being streets, and then you won't be labeled as a snitch. If you just want to be a straight businessman. A straight businessman handled their business with straight business people, not street people, not street guys that you know, thugs that's in the gutter. That's street life. So your whole label is based on street life. So that means you a snitch, Gucci. Like, come on, man. What's going on, Gucci? Like, the kids back in my days growing up, all the street niggas back in my days growing up, even me, I'm a street girl, but I done changed my life. But listen to your music back then, Gucci. You had everybody crashing out over your music. Like, you had drug dealer music, you had sliding music. Like, Gucci, what's going on with you? And yes, I understand you married. I'm a married woman too. But at the same time, Keisha, you're going to have to step back and let that man run his label on his own. Because as a wife, I know it's you in his ear about pressing charges and doing all this on that man. The old Gucci man I knew from back then, the Gucci left fire, wouldn't did this shit. Gucci, that whole song, and by the way, Gucci, that song was trash. The diss song to Pooh was trash. That was it should be called Snitching Song. That's what it should be called, Gucci. Come on, Gooch. What's the hell going on with you? I understand you did an interview and you and your wife said you on medication. Hey, I got a husband that's on medication, that's on psych medication. I understand that situation. But at the same time, my husband's a street nigga. He ain't out here doing no police shit, snitching on motherfuckers. You supposed to kept that in the streets, Gucci. You supposed to handle that yourself as a man, Gucci. Nah, I don't want to hear it's business. Business, streets is two different things. If it was just business, don't hire no street niggas to be on your company. That's where it divide the line at, Gucci. You still streets. So you gotta carry that street mentality. No snitching. So you telling these kids that's coming up, it's cool to snitch. And they gonna get killed. Y'all not telling these people it's two different things between street and business. Businessmen don't handle street shit. And Gucci, you still in street shit with your label, 1017. That's street. Because you get artists that's in the street and street niggas. Man, what's going on, Gucci? Gucci, what's going on? I'm from the South. I'm from Knoxville, Tennessee. I was rooting for both of y'all. I didn't pick between you or Jeezy because both of y'all got some good street music. Even though Jeezy outdid you in street music, really to me, but because that's what we was really listening to in the streets, hustling, is Jeezy. But Gucci, you had some hitters too. Wake up, Gucci. Excuse me, y'all. I'm upset. I don't see nobody else breaking this down. Everybody, I see people calling him snitching. I see some people say he not snitching because it is business. He did have to do a police report for his jewelry getting stolen. So that is business. But the whole is switch up because your label is still labeled as street, Gucci. Get your label from being on street and turn it to business. Get business dudes in your label rapping, then it become on street. Until then, Gucci, you a rat. You a pure rat, Gucci. And that shit not cool. And as a married woman, I understand your situation. You got your wife in your ear. But shit, sometimes you gotta man up and be a man and step up. That's all I gotta say.